what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the Sideshow Collectibles Star Wars Return of the Jedi Jabba the Hutt and Throne Deluxe set. So as you can see, this is Jabba the Hutt that's in this box, and this is a large box. This is by far the largest collectible that I have ever gotten, you know. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about this, and as you can see, it's very large. I'm surprised I'm actually able to even get it up, and it's even heavy too, this box itself. But as you can see right there, there's like an image of Jabba the Hutt himself in a salacious chrome, and it says Star Wars, Jabba the Hutt, and Throne Deluxe. Now, as far as other things go, because I'm kind of scared to mess with the box, because it's so heavy, it just has like Star Wars like on it in certain areas. Like if I slide this way, I'm even worried that this table might fall out of it on. It says like Star Wars right there on it. Then they have another image of the figure in the back right here too as well. So it says, you know, Jabba the Hutt and Salacious Crown right there, as you can see. Star Wars. It even has a Star Wars logo at the top too. But I'm going to just get into this right now. And of course, you know, it says based on Return of the Jedi, which I have on DVD. Now I also have like it on Blu-ray too. It's a part of like the Star Wars collection, which has the first 6 episodes like on Blu-ray. And of course I also have the sequel trilogy too. Like The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker. The 2 of these I have on 4K. Alright. I also just wanted to show how this actually looks on the inside, being it's so large. You can see all the accessories that come with like Jabba the Hutt. There's even stuff for Salacious Crumb too right there as well, like his own instructions. Just giving an example of how this looks. I also wanted to show how Jabba looks on the inside. As you can see, he has that wrapping around him. It really is large. It's larger than I thought. Okay, as you can see, this is the Jabba the Hutt figure. It is large. I'm serious. I'm not joking. This really is large. And I took it out of the box, but when I was looking in the box, I was amazed at how large it is. So I'm just going to measure him by himself. As you can see, it looks like this because you have to actually assemble like the pieces like to complete him, like his eyes and arms. So right now I'm measuring Jabba. Probably should have started from the tail. It does look like he's about 29. Probably should have started from about the tail. 29 inches in length. So what I'm going to do is actually probably assemble this, or I'm going to see. I'm trying to think. Alright. Now I want to talk about the accessories that come with this. And I actually have to assemble Jabba together. Now I was going to start with the eyes first. And Jabba has like 6 sets of eyes. He has like a pair of like open eyes, sleeping eyes, and also I think wide eyes. He has open, wide, and sleeping, so he has 6. So as you can see, these are like the open eyes, and it's like a pair of them. These are the ones I'm finna use, and they do have this like nice like glossy look to them. I think that's cool. And these are the sleeping eyes. These are magnetized, if I'm not mistaken, and these are the ones where he's really like sleep like they're like closed. So I'll probably mess with these sometimes. Because from what I hear, what you do then is you just take these and they're like magnetized, and I think they would just go right into Jabba's socket. So I'm gonna see if I can do it. I think I had them upside down too. Yeah, there they go. And as you can see, they do just slot right on in. They're like magnetized. I think that's awesome that they did that. So you have like a total of 6 interchangeable eyes you can switch out with like Jabba. Up next, Jabba has 3 interchangeable mouths you can put on him. This is one of the mouths that he has right here. It's like one of the tongue sticking out like he's drooling or so on. Oh, 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 oh. Then he has like I think this is kind of like the closed one, I think. And these are even like magnetized too. Then he has this one that's kind of open because you can kind of see the tongue on the inside, like he's opening his mouth. So what I'm gonna do is put the closed one in, and even this one is just like the eyelids, it's like magnetized. And I think I'm doing it right. Let me see if it goes in. So yeah, as you can see, I have the closed mouth on Jabba, and it's magnetized, so it just goes right on in. I think that's cool. Now as I move on through the accessories, Jabba has like 4 interchangeable arms, so he has 4 arms that you can like put on him. He has a left and right relaxed arms, as you can see. And these are awesome. These are magnetized too. Now I must admit, I did not know myself that Jabba actually had like a tattoo right down his arm. I did not know that was there. It's on his right arm. I did not know he had that. And then he has like these 2 other arms. This is like a arm for like when he's holding his smoke thing that he's smoking. And then here is like a pointing arm, like he's pointing, and it does have a tattoo on it still too as well. So I'm thinking about using the relaxed arms for Jabba, and these are magnetized, so you just slot them in, right there, and they just relax. So yeah, as you can see, so now I think Jabba himself is actually complete now. Now I want to kind of talk about the Jabba the Hutt figure itself. As you can see, this is how it actually looks. It is heavy too and large. But of course, they've done an awesome job on this. I really think this is awesome, really cool. The detail in that. Then we can switch out mouths, arms, and eyes with Jabba. I know a lot of them are still kind of complaining that they be this as a statue, you know. That is how it kind of looks like underneath. But he looks good though, even like on the back. Now, if anything, I know it seems like the paint job probably could have been like better on this, from my opinion. But I think it still is like a superb figure. And I didn't even know that Jabba had that scar right there. He has like a wound right down his tail, like a gash. Like somebody tried to cut his tail off. So even that was kind of surprising. But you do see how large he is. I want to move on to the next accessory that makes this kind of awesome. This is the actual throne that you actually put Jabba on, that he sits on. Now I'm finna measure it. And this itself is like 25 inches, or about 26. Like when you put Jabba on it, like he hangs off of it, which kind of makes it like longer because of his tail, you know. And as you can see, they have this right here like wrapped up right here. Still got unwrapped that. So as you can see, this is the throne, and it's heavy too. I'm gonna try to bring it a little closer. It even has like these right here on there, these things right here. Yeah, that's cool. Now, one thing I think is awesome about this really does like a brick or something. It really looks like it's like solid rock. And of course you can see that right there too. They already have that the little creature that Jabba eats on right there inside. I like how that fluid looks too. And when you lift it underneath, they have an image of Jabba right there that says Star Wars with his tattoo. I think that's kind of cool. And this right here, of course, is what Jabba like lays on. You can see like dirt and like fluid and stuff like pouring down, I guess probably from Jabba, you know. I noticed right there on the fluid thing, you can say the controls. I guess when he's like operating like the trap floor and so on, like where the ranker is at. And there is Jabba on his throne. Boy, this is really an awesome figure, and it is massive. Now I'm finna measure it one more time. So I'm gonna measure it from the stone to like Jabba. Yeah, when you do it to Jabba tail, it's like it is about 32 inches when you go all the way to his tail. So yeah, it is like rather a large figure, and this is awesome. And this is when it really is heavy too. This really is heavy. I'm actually kind of scared to have it up here on this, like this table. Next, Jabba gets like some pillows, like these as I go through the accessories. And they come in like this Ziploc type bag, and it's a bunch of them too. that you could put around the throne. So you can actually just choose which ones you want to, you know. And there, as you can see, is all the pillows that come with Jabba. You have like 9 pillows, then he also has like these right here, like this fur rug and a leather like rug. I think the fur rug is the actual best one of them because it really looks like realistic. Looks like it really came from an animal. It even feels like it too, like the material. I think this can go up here around like Jabba. Then he also has like this like cloth type one right here too as well, like another piece of rug. Cause even this I think goes like up under Jabba too if you want it. Then he has like a set of like 9 pillows, as you can see. It'll be kind of hard to show all these. And these actually feel like real pillows too. You can even open them and see what they got inside. You can feel like how like a pillow feels. I think that's cool. They even have like different colors and so on. It says 9 pillows, but look, I have 10 of them actually myself, so you know, I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, the 10th pillow that I just found, I think it's for Salacious because it even has like a den where you can sit him on it. That's a pillow that he will actually sit on. Alright, I'll continue on with the accessories that come with Jabba the Hutt. Now, I'm going to talk about his, this thing right here, I forget what it's called. Then his hookah pipe too as well. This right here is actually removable. All you have to do is push it. It's kind of tricky, but it does come on out. Now I think this was awesome how they did this too. But this right is known as, I think I think it's a platoon patty frog. This is, of course, is that snack that Jabba was eating. That's how it actually looks. I like how they make it look like it's really in this liquid form. That really is beautiful. You can even see like his eye right out there. That's awesome. Because then you can just put that back in like that. And this right here is known as the aquarium. Then Jabba also has the hookah pipe. And yeah, it's hookah thing and this pipe thing that he smoke with. As you can see, it has like the thing right there where, you know, where he's smoking, inhaling it. So let's see, this is how it actually looks. Now the way they designed that is awesome. It looks like it's even like steamed up and stuff. I think that's cool. I think this will sit on top of the aquarium. This is the thing that Jabba holds like when he's inhaling. Then you also have like the pipe too as well right here. I think this actually goes in here. Looks like it. Trying to see. I have to mess with it. Once you have the pipe on, it just goes in like that. Then you can actually put this like in Jabba's like hand, like his alternate hand that held it. But yeah, that's how I do it. And this way it actually just sits up here too, as you can see. And then Jabba has another like a separate platoon frog, patty frog that you can put in his hand. I think that's awesome. That's cool. So you can actually just have him holding this like he's finna eat it. Now I want to move on to the last thing that comes with this, and that is the Salacious Crumb figure itself. Because he actually comes like in 2 forms, where you can you can put him like in 2 different poses. Now Salacious actually has instructions too as well. Even Jabba for putting like his hookah, pipe in his hand. So as you can see, Salacious does have instructions. Now, Salacious has like 2 heads right here, as you can see. Like here's one. This is one with the mouth is like closed. I was already hearing about how his ears can break and so on. So I'm trying to be careful. Then he has one with his mouth is open. Hey, hey. Then this here right here is like his body that you actually had to put these on, and he has the tail. Then he has like a color-coded arms and legs. I think this is the legs, as you can see right here. And they have like these color codes on them. Like these are red, as you can see. And these are the yellow coded ones, where you can put like Salacious like in a different pose. Now, one of the things cool about Salacious, he is actually magnetized, because you can just take his head and see it goes right on there. Now, that really is awesome. And you can still put it in all the different positions, like he can still turn, even if it being like magnetized. I really think that's awesome. Now I'm using like the red color arms, and even these just go right on there and they're like magnetized. You can kind of move them somewhat. Then you also take like the legs too. I'm trying to be careful with this. I'm not sure if I'm really doing it right. The Indian style where he's sitting like with his legs folded, I think that's cool. And he still has that articulation, you can turn him. And I think this is the one that will actually go on this puller right here, which has like a dent. He'll sit right on it. It was like the pillow made for him, so you can just sit Salacious up there like that. And there's the other Salacious corner here where you can actually have him like this. Because what this one does, like here, and you can still put him on this puller too. He's hanging off the throne. I think that really is awesome that we have two different choices. Since he's not really like articulated like that, you can just change him. And then the last accessories that come for the Jabba the Hutt figure is like this. I think these are cool, and these must be for Salacious. You have like it comes with 3 cups. I think this is so cool that you can have up here on Jabba's throne, and you get like 3 of these. Because you can just sit them up here. Because it's so obvious that it had to be Salacious that was drinking out of these. I don't think Jabba can hold those. Then you get like a plate of food. I'm sure this is for the Salacious that was eating this. Yeah, that's cool. Now I want to compare the Sideshow Jabba the Hutt figure with some of my other figures that definitely really go with this one. Now here he is next to the Han Solo and Carbonite, which is another awesome piece. Of course, this is from Sideshow too as well. Now these two definitely go like good together, you know, because this was right next to Jabba, well, kind of on the side, like in this palace, you know. Now here's Boba Fett, the one who of course delivered Han to Jabba the Hutt. Now of course this is Boba Fett based on Empire Strikes Back, but you can still see how these would like go together. And this probably is how I'll be displaying this, you know, these like characters around each other, because they actually go together, you know. And this here is my Sideshow Collectibles Lando Calrissian Skiff Guard figure. That's none that definitely goes with this, because he was in Jabba's palace right around Jabba, you know. So I think that's kind of awesome. These definitely go together, you know, because this was even from Sideshow. This Lando Calrissian Skiff Guard, as you can see, he's definitely going for a Jabba, like that particular scene from Return of the Jedi. There's the last figure that I'm going to compare to Jabba the Hutt, the actual Luke Skywalker figure. Now this is from Hot Toys, Return of the Jedi. I know Sideshow has like their own version of Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi too. So as you can see, this is how Luke actually compares to him. Now another thing I want to show too, move the stand. This rare, you can actually see right here how Jabba the Hutt is still actually the size of Luke, and actually have Luke up here on his stand, as you can see. And he's still like, Jabba the Hutt is still the same height as Luke. So Jabba the Hutt is still at the size of like a 6 scale figure, like a 12-inch figure. He's like 12 inches in height, which I forgot to do too, now that I think about it. I didn't actually measure him like straight up. Yeah, because if you measure Jabba like straight on up, he's like about 13 inches, looks like it. Like 12 inches. Like if you go like straight up with it. Okay, that's the Sideshow Collectibles Star Wars Jabba the Hutt figure, or Jabba the Hutt and the Throne Deluxe set. Now, of course, this is based on Star Wars Return of the Jedi, and I actually did get to see this in the theaters like a bunch of times, like when they was like celebrating the 20th anniversary of Star Wars, and they had the special editions. That's when I got to see this one, like the special edition version, which I do have here on DVD. And of course, I do have like the first 6 episodes of Star Wars right here on Blu-ray, even like the sequel trilogy as well, like Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker. I even have Rogue One and Solo too as well. But yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this on up if you could, especially if you're like a Star Wars fan, because there's no way I could pass this up, and I must admit it is very expensive too. But at least you can like do like the payments on it, you know. But like if you're a Star Wars fan, I would definitely recommend this if you can, like afford these, you know. But yeah, this is awesome, and it is massive. It's actually much larger than I thought it was. But when you actually get it, you know, it seems like it's kind of okay. You just gotta find a place like to put it, because it is like it takes up a lot of space. But yeah, I think this is awesome. I would definitely recommend. If anything, when you get a real good look at like Jabba himself, it seems like the painting probably could have been like a little better. It seems like it's kind of rough, but it still is like a beautiful piece. I would definitely recommend this. You know, it's awesome. So this is the Star Wars, the Sideshow Collectibles Star Wars Return of the Jedi Jabba the Hutt and Deluxe Throne set with Throne and Deluxe set. I would definitely recommend this. Please leave a comment and subscribe to as well. JB Jedi, JB Jedi. Nevertheless, I'm taking Captain Solo and his friends. You can either bargain with this or be destroyed. It's your choice, but I'm warning you not to underestimate my power.